The Norwegian Star docked in Isafjordur today, and we're excited to check out the breathtaking Dynjandi Waterfall. We'll hop on a bus for a tour, making stops at some amazing spots in the Westfjords of Iceland. Let's go on an adventure in Isafjordur. Before we dive into this adventure, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. This way you can follow along as we travel through Northern Europe, including stops in Edinburgh and Invergordon in Scotland, as well as Molloy and Ålesund in Norway. We'll also be visiting 3 breathtaking ports in Iceland: Akureyri, Isafjordur, and Reykjavik. This morning, the Norwegian Star arrived in Isafjordur, often called the capital of the Westfjords. We had a small group tour lined up with Viator, so we got off the ship and made our way to the meeting spot just outside the secure port. Before that, though, we took a quick detour to a small visitor center in the port where passengers could ask questions, grab a map, or enjoy some complimentary Wi-Fi. We hopped in the van, and our first destination was a stunning viewpoint in the Westfjords, famous for its dramatic mountains, peaceful fishing villages, and rich Icelandic folklore. This spot is tied to the well-known folk tale, the Saga of Gisli. As we gazed across the fjord, we could see the town of Pingeri, which is part of the Saga of Gisli travel route that links it to other significant saga sites in the Westfjords. It was a quick 10-minute stop to soak in the scenery, check out some info on the Saga of Gisli, and snap a selfie. After that, we were back in the van and on our way to the highlight of our trip, Dynjandi Waterfall. Being part of a smaller group tour had its perks, like getting to our destination before the big buses rolled in. This early arrival gave Karen and me a chance to start our hike up to the top of the waterfall before the large busloads of people arrived. The waterfall flows down rocky terraces, and there's a path that leads visitors to the top. On the way up, you can pause at various smaller waterfalls and viewpoints, perfect for taking a breather or soaking in the stunning fjord views. We trekked up the rocky trail alongside a series of smaller waterfalls. The steps were uneven and often muddy, making it a bit slippery and nerve-wracking at times. It required a lot of caution since the path was challenging, but we pressed on, taking breaks at every scenic viewpoint. At last, we reached the top and were greeted by the stunning sight of Dynjandi, one of Iceland's most famous waterfalls. Often referred to as the jewel of the Westfjords, many believe it to be the most beautiful waterfall in the country. The tough hike was absolutely worth it for this incredible sight. The view from the top was amazing, giving us a full look at the fjord and the lake at the foot of the falls. There's a local legend about a monster lurking in the lake, kind of like the Loch Ness Monster. Although we didn't catch a glimpse of any creature, the lake was so calm and serene that it would have made it difficult for a monster to hide. While taking in the beautiful views, we observed that large bus tour groups were beginning to show up. This made our descent a little more challenging as we had to navigate around the crowds climbing the steps to the top of the falls. Once we made it back down, we strolled over to the water's edge to soak in the view from below, passing by restrooms and a park ranger ready to help with any questions. We spent about 90 minutes at the waterfall before hopping back in the van. Our next quick stop was to catch a glimpse of some sea lions lounging on rocks in the water. And then we headed to Holtsbryggja. Holtsbryggja is a charming little pier with stunning views of the fjord and the surrounding mountains. It features a golden sand beach and a dune system that extends into the fjord, known as Holt's Beach. Believe it or not, some folks actually swim here, but only for a few days during the summer. Before heading back to the port, we made a stop at Flateyri, a charming fishing village where we explored Iceland's oldest bookstore, established in 1914. The old bookstore stands out not just for its age, but also for its unchanged decor. It's still managed by a descendant of the original owner. Our day in Isafjordur was fantastic, with the highlight being the stunning Dynjandi Waterfall. To top it off, we found a surprise in our cabin that evening, certificates confirming our crossing of the Arctic Circle. Tomorrow, we're off to Reykjavik, Iceland. See you next time. Cheers! Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep up with our adventures. Next, we'll be in Reykjavik, where we'll explore the Golden Circle, including Gullfoss Waterfall, Geyser Geothermal Area, Carrot Crater, Thingvellir National Park, and more!